for VOD viewers.
Really? That's funny. Are there a lot of VOD viewers?
Yeah.
One in the chat if you're a VOD viewer. I'm gonna stand up very shortly. Who am I gonna go to the club with when you're gone?
You're gonna have to do it alone like I used to in the back in the days.
I don't think I can.
Everyone's gonna call you weird, Brian. Just prepare for that. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. You know what our room smells like? Melissa, come up! Come up! Come up!
What am I looking at?
Look at the fucking bed. Look, it's on your side. Oh, it's hard. Ew! This is my side. Ew!
I would literally be like, you can't get in bed until I shower you. I have to do it.
Does it smell in here?
It's not that bad.
Ew. No, look great.
Oh, and look at mine. I'm gonna clean my bed.
I wish I had that!
He's so like type A.
Oh, I'm definitely type B, whatever that is.
I'm type A. I like OP like type A.
Guys, I'm turning on the chat 1 second.
I was just telling people about how your boy left a yellow stain on your bed and my boy made my bed.
So, the difference between me and Melissa's boys. Mine left a yellow stain on his side of the bed.
Just like from over time, like the whole half of the bed is yellow.
His half of the bed is yellow. Melissa's boy made her bed like they're at a hotel or
Probably
something.
like puts the cover blanket on and the pillows all nice and.
Oh my god, this is. Bye bye!
Subscribe to you.
Bye bye! Bye bye!
Bye bye. I like how you leave these onions out.
I did not mean to do that. I was so tired. I was so glad you did some cleaning last night because I just like needed a bad song for leaving. Meow, 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 meow. I look like a Who character with how small my top lip is.
Your top lip is not small.
It is.
So crazy.
There's too much space between my top lip and my nose. I look like
That doesn't mean your top lip is small. Your top lip width or amount of bulbous is not the same as distance between your mouth and your.
Let her cook. My lips looking.
I'm honestly so surprised you didn't extend again.
Really?
Yeah, I thought you were going to.
A part of me is like, why am I going back? I feel like it's right to go back. Like, there's a reason I should be going back. I just don't know what it is.
I think it's good to go back.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised you didn't extend more.
Oh, you know what? I really wanted to be back in time for Kyla's
Yeah.
birthday. That's not like
You've
the
got 2
reason.
subs.
2 subs! Scarlett is on her way back right now. Oh, Squabisha! Squabisha, thank you for subscribing! Oh my god! Squabisha, thank you so much for subscribing! Who was that Kyle who subscribed? Who just subscribed? Wait, guys, did Kyle just subscribe? Hold on.
We have to eat all the food in our fridge.
I don't. Damage Incorporate, thank you so much for subscribing. I thought it was Kyle because you have the same color name on my screen. God, thank you so much, Damage Incorporate and Scottish Hot for subscribing. No, I'm not going to be there at the same time Scarlett is because she's so heavy. She needs like a week or so.
Why are you calling her fat?
Scarlett is my computer. I heard Colombia's having a party the day after you leave. Stop! Why would you say that to me? Shut up! I will.
We're sick again. I was sick also like a few days ago too, and then I got better, and then I'm sick again. And I had a realization today that Carmaxlla told me when you get mono, that you get on and off sick for like a year.
Oh my god! Thank you guys so much. Thank you. understand mono. So, like, once you get it, do you always have it for the rest of your life?
I don't know, mono. You were the one telling me about it.
Well, in Maryland, everyone is like, once you get mono, you have it for the rest of your life. And, like, so it's active for your whole life?
Well, I don't know if that means it's active, but maybe you have it passively. I look so good, thanks.
Mono is the worst. Yeah, it's like a thing in Maryland about mono. Like, I
now
don't
you're
know.
gonna bring it back and represent. I'm glad you represented it.
If you have mono, you're repping Baltimore. That's gonna be my next TikTok. Wait, that's my next TikTok. If you have mono, you're repping Maryland. Lemon has been subscribed for me for 1 year. Lemon, you're a year old? Lemon! Oh my god, I wish I could squeeze you into put sugar in you and drink you. That was really weird. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh my god. Thank you. Maybe different air quality for something has made you sick. That would be a possibility.
From making out with
She doesn't know. Melissa's a little bit schizophrenic. She just says stuff.
I feel like I have secondhand, like. Never mind.
What do they call it in Spanish? Secondhand
Whore?
embarrassment. Oh! That's what you meant? You could be a secondhand whore.
They say, pena ajena means secondhand embarrassment.
Pena ajena?
Pena ajena.
Pena ajena.
Que pena ajena.
Que pena ajena. Yeah, Melissa, you actually do look way healthier now.
Really?
Yeah.
Then what?
That's actually a good point.
Then what day?
Then your overdose.
Oh, I forgot.
Did you forgot?
I
Did you forgot?
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? If any air quality is going to make me sick, it's going to be LA, not the rainforest. I'm kidding. So apparently the air quality is really bad here for real. And this guy turns orange sometimes. I don't know how that happens. I don't know what people are doing here that's making the sky turn orange. If they live in a rainforest, I don't know how you have bad air quality in a rainforest, but that's neither here nor there. Maybe it's just how bad the cars are here. They need to introduce electric cars here and save the rainforest or something.
They have a rule here where there's one day of the week for everyone that you can't drive your car or motorbike.
Yeah.
Which I honestly think is stupid. It just means you're going to take an Uber those days.
Oh my god, Lemon Girl, don't worry. I almost died on my birthday too. Literally sobbed until I was numb. That's horrible. Having something bad happen on your birthday is so, like, more impactful than if it happened on a regular day.
So true. Preach. Wise words.
I should be like Morgan Freeman or something. Spare the air day. Guys, I really want to apologize. This is just, I've been a very bad streamer. Very bad streamer.
It's crazy too because you're not even like actually doing stuff.
Excuse me?
It's the same for me. Well, no, not right now, but in the past sometimes like I don't stream and it's like I'm not even doing it. Like I don't have a job or like go to school or anything.
I mean, guys, I do stuff. It's just.
It doesn't mean you're not busy. It's just like how like.
I'm just really busy. I have made a lot of plans.
It's just living a life doing all fun things that you want. It's a good thing. I think it means that like you know how to live life to the fullest.
Okay. Well, that's a nice way to look at it.
No, it's I think it's a good thing. I really want to eat these chocolate chips.
Do people ever tell you? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, no, you're on a diet.
I want to get fat again.
Unless you're on a diet.
Right.
Guys, don't look here. My lymph nodes are way too swollen. Just don't look.
Mine are really swollen too. Do you like my nails? Ooh, let me see if I can play the ukulele.
They like your nails. Oh, Blacklight said my nails are better. Oh.
hard, but I can do it.
So I am really sorry, guys, about the lack of content, streaming, anything. I basically have my schedule super filled out for the past week or so because I'm leaving and I didn't have that much time to do anything else. In fact, I'm very stressed out. You know what? I'm so busy here right now in the past couple weeks leading up to leaving that I'm actually a little bit excited to go home.
Really?
A part of me is like
I understand.
not dreading it just because of how stressful I made the past week for myself.
I totally get it.
Like filling out my schedule.
Yeah, you're gonna be able to really just rot for a couple days, and you haven't been able to do that.
Yeah, but
remember your first week here? You rotted for a week.
In Costa Rica, right?
No, in Colombia.
That's true.
And you were sad because you wasted a whole week.
Yeah, I forgot. This was like even Costa Rica feels like a lifetime ago. I was really trying to force myself to have memories of that, and I was like, do I remember anything from Costa Rica? Probably I had too much trauma from the scorpion to remember
48 hours stream?
That was the bet. Can we do that one more time?
Yeah, we can do that.
We need to do it in the future. Have an adventure. It was so hard and so difficult, but I was like, oh, such a great memory.
I don't think it was hard.
I mean, getting our luggage to that secluded area,
yeah.
And as a whole.
Oh yeah, just keep following me around. I do hard stuff every day. It sucks. You want to do it with me?
I really hate that. I hate doing that, but actually it was kind of fun.
It was so stressful for you to do it with me because I was just I don't mind when I have to go through torture like this. I hate that I'm putting her through this. I really, really hated that. I didn't want.
I mean, I knew exactly what I was getting into. In fact, I thought it wasn't as bad as what I was expecting. I was like, surely she's had more difficult trips.
Yeah, I tried really hard to not get really fucked up buses and make things easier, but they were still worse.
You made everything way easy for. I knew it was hard, but it's exactly what I expected.
Okay, good.
She does hard stuff every day at sex. Do you want to join her? Yes.
That's why I haven't wanted to leave Colombia because it's been so nice. I haven't been done any hard stuff.
I have a really big fear about going to a country where I don't know any of the words. Here is more difficult enough, and I know a lot of the words. And I'm kind of scared to go to Japan.
Nah. Yeah, Japan. Japan was one of the first countries I went to. Japan was the first non-European country I went to.
Kyla!
40 months.
40? Kyla, 40 months? Kyla! Kyla, do you like my lips? I have a new lip routine. Do you like my makeup? New makeup routine as well. I bought new makeup. Kyla, how are you? I sent you audio messages finally. I went MIA on everyone in my entire life.
Well, good for you.
Everybody. Good for me. I feel horrible. I ghosted everyone in my life thinks I hate them right now. Everybody.
Yeah, I haven't messaged my family back. I only messaged my grandma back after 2 weeks because I had a dream she died.
That's horrible.
I know.
True
I would
statement.
love to work for a travel agency, but it's not easy to get a job. What was I gonna say?
If you lived here, you could totally work.
Oh, Japan. Yeah, it's really scary. Especially because all the train signs and stuff, it's not only is it in a different language, but it's in a different lettering. It's just cross, cross, thingy, thingy, cross, cross. So I would just have to, but as an artist, it's okay because you look at patterns. You're oh, this big thing and then this lower thing and then.
That is so scary. I'm so glad we have a tour guide for this trip.
For the whole thing?
Yeah.
Really? That gets you off the.
They're literally going to be in the hotel with us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a tour guide, me, my +1, and then you guys.
I'm gonna be so annoying to the tour guide if I go.
That's okay. He's probably used to annoying people.
Okay.
Hi, Cara in chat. What's a lip stain recommendation? Oh my god. So this is my blush and my new lip color.
Is that your favorite one?
Yeah, I love it.
Or do you like the honey one?
I like all. Oh, the honey one is goes on top.
Or do you like the wine one?
The wine one is for occasions. If I want it really bold. And I want it to be bold for a long time. What color is that? This is I think it's in Spanish. Is that the color?
You got another subscription.
De Viernes?
Cork. It's called Cork.
It's just called Cork. That's literally
Yeah.
it. Okay, it's called Cork. Chungy! 20 months! So many milestone subscriptions today. Lemon was for a year, Kyla was for 40 months, and Chungy is for 20 months. That's insane. Wow. Kyla, do you know about this? I'm starting to use it as blush, and I love it. Also, my eyebrows are freshly microbladed. I'm waiting for them to chill out. Melissa, okay. Me and Melissa really want to get real estate here. So bad.
I'm thinking about it, but
I mean, yeah, we're thinking.
I don't know anything about it, and it's scary to invest all of my remaining dollars into real estate that I have no idea anything about. But if there's someone you want to do something crazy with, it's me.
I will say that, okay, here's the thing. Like, I've heard finance professors say that the worst type of investment is real estate.
Why?
Because there's too many variables, they say.
So you think we should do it?
I don't know if I agree with that, guys. Like, I heard, he's a finance professor, like, very smart. What?
What does he know?
Yeah, what the fuck does he know? But he's like, real estate is really bad because there's way too many variables, and it's like putting all of your money into one really expensive stock that could go up or down.
Right.
Like, there's flooding, there's like natural disasters that could happen, but it's like, just find a place that's not going to flood. How hard can that be? Find a place that's not going to start on fire.
I disagree. Okay. I guess not. Like, a house isn't going to go away. You know, it's like the market will always go up eventually. It's like buying an ETF, kind of.
Yeah.
But I guess, like, yeah, if you buy it in a really fucked up area. I'm going to throw out this onion.
Yeah, of course. I think we should know who the guy was on your Instagram story, Carm. Was that Andres? I think we deserve to know. Is Andres getting a green card? It was Andres, and I decided to take him off because too many people were thinking he was my boyfriend and getting really mad at me and freaking out in my DMs, so I deleted it. That was Andres. He's not getting a green card. Nobody here wants to come to America.
Yeah, this actually showed nobody wants to come to America.
They're like, why would we want to go there? The only reason Andres is trying to get his visa right now is because he has so many friends in New York and wants to... So, okay, you know what I've been told, Melissa? Like...
Ew, there's a rotten egg.
What egg?
This one.
Melissa, I have so much egg trauma, I swear.
It's
why I believe in evil eye.
We've had this lime since we've moved here.
Yeah, you can throw that away. Melissa, I swear I believe in evil eye because, like, when I was being, like, tormented by Donna...
Uh-huh.
I meant to say Peaches. Peaches! I meant to say... Who's Donna, actually? I meant to say Peaches. Who's Donna? I don't know where that name came out of my mouth. Probably because it rhymes with trauma, and that's what Peaches gave me. Gave me. Okay, so anyways. Donna... I meant to say Peaches. I meant to say Peaches. I'm only saying Donna because it reminds me of trauma. Okay, so anyway, Peaches. Peaches would bother me so much and was so obsessed with me and always literally giving me the evil eye. Any moment we're in the same room, she'd just be like, I would catch her just like in my peripheral vision, in a mirror, or I would just turn and look at her and she'd always just be like this. Like, just grinding her jaw and, like, with, like, a disgust look in her face, like, looking at me through her eyebrows. Like, it was scary. And throughout that time that I was with her, every time I cracked not every time, but many times when I cracked eggs, they would come out bloody. And then when I left, I never had a bloody egg issue ever again.
Oh, my God.
We're leaving Colombia, Grinchy. We're leaving.
I'm not.
Melissa's not. My teacher really wants me to come back in July because she has this dance show going on in July, and it's so funny. She was showing me videos of it, and it's literally just are literally just sex. It's just like her and her, like, she's like, oh, and this is my dance teacher. I'm like, your dance teacher and you were doing this? Like, this is just preposterous. It's like the most vulgar dance I've ever seen in my life. But it's nice. I feel closer to her now that I've seen those videos. Okay, so you know what I've heard? When I was, I want to say who gave me this advice but it made sense to me. Don't ask where I got this advice from.
Well, I know.
Oh yeah, you'll know. Okay, so I was wanting to I want to invest in real estate. And then this person said, okay, here's how you do it. How you start from nothing. You go to a bank, you get like $100,000 loan.
Great, go for it.
And then you buy a building with like 3 rooms, and you rent out the others and you live in it, and you start paying back the loan and with the other people's money, and you're basically kind of living somewhere for free.
Well,
yeah, you know what I mean when I say free. Not really free. And
it's like buying a house and being like, I'm living here for free.
Well, you're buying a house with someone else's money, so, but it's your money, so yeah. And
I'm trying to very slowly hack or start cleaning.
I cannot do that when I'm streaming.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm not.
And Melissa has a talent of being able to clean while she streams. If I clean while I stream, I'm gonna.
This is like TTS on.
The only way I can clean is if I listen to music and put on noise canceling earphones.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why it's like that.
You want to grab?
No!
I dropped my graham cracker.
You guys hear the motorcycle noises? They're hearing it. So then once you pay off that loan and stuff, and mind you, this $100,000 for a building is like in the hood in Texas. Like, doable. I know that sounded like, but like in certain places that's doable. Anyways, and then once you pay off that loan in a few years, like 2 years or something, then you can sell that building for like more than it was worth originally, and then you start just working your way up with real estate. Then use that to like $150,000, $120,000 to buy something bigger.
Why not just keep the business you have? Oh, I guess the build up. I guess I get it.
Yeah. And then you just buy something bigger. It's capitalism. And I don't know how you feel about this. I don't want people to argue about politics right now in the chat. So if you have something to say about it, you can say it, but don't argue with somebody else. You can say it though, but don't argue. But like, I feel like I see people doing this with real estate, and people are like, I fucking hate, like, why would you do this? Like, this is capitalism. Like, this is so horrible. But it's like,
wait, why is that morally wrong?
I
don't see anything wrong with
it's morally wrong because like they go to neighborhoods and gentrify it. But at the same time, it's like, where do you think we live? We live in a country that's only capitalism. Sometimes, like, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah, if there's demand for it in our country, then.
But anyways, gentrify. But anyways, I don't have like really an issue with doing that, but I do know that many people do. And yeah, what do you think about that, Melissa? Does that?
I've honestly never ever. I've thought about this work plan many times, this business plan, and I've never once like thought that it could be morally wrong. Oh. I guess I didn't think about it very much.
Well, in general, just like, what do you think about? Does that sound like a scary project to do?
Yes, because we don't know anything about that. I understand that it creates unsustainable. It's just the issue is you can't like. I get that you're like feeding into the problem, but we can't like change.
Yeah.
The way that our place runs. So you need. It's kind of like if you can't
beat them, join them.
It, yeah.
Kind of like that. It depends. Okay, I've never rented. No. The only person that my family has rented from was my grandmother. So I have only a good vision of landlords, and I'm sorry for everyone who has evil ones.
Yeah.
You know, Andres' landlord was like,
I heard.
screaming at us. Like, literally lost her mind, like, screaming at us, like, cursing us out at the top of her lungs. I didn't even know she was yelling at us for a minute.
That's crazy.
Because I was, like, laughing too loud.
That's so fucked up.
Which, by the way, I was not laughing that loud. Yeah, that sounds like a horrible situation. My grandma's an angel. Of course, I'm related to her, but she's like that with even people who aren't related to her. And honestly,
What?
this is really fucked up. But when there's a good landlord, people take advantage of the good landlords.
Yes.
It kind of makes sense why there's so many evil ones, because people have been so fucked up to my grandma.
Well, that's why like people like tow truck people like are really mean and angry because people see them as the bad guy when they're just like doing their job.
Yeah.
Fuck the guy that towed my truck. I gave them a 1 star on Google reviews. They were assholes.
1 star. I hope you enjoy that one fucking
I
star.
wrote a long fucking review saying these people were horrible to me. They were so mean to me. They called the police on me. They threatened to call the police on me. They started flirting with me. They took advantage of me. But at the same time, I also could
They
sympathize.
started flirting with me. They took advantage of me. That sounds
But
so
I could
sad.
also empathize with the fact that people are mean to them when they shouldn't be. I like that we can see our backs.
Like, my grandma, she started off from, like, nothing and built her way up all the way. Like, she didn't have an education. She worked really fucking hard. So she, like, wants to be a good landlord because she knows what it's like when there's a bad one and there's, like, people in power and mistreating you. Like, she grew up really, really poor and was really poor her whole life until she just, like, worked her way up. And now she, like, owns all this real estate. Well, just, like, you know, some apartments and stuff. And so she's a good landlord. And people take advantage of that to the... Well, this is her business. I'm not going to put it on it. But people do take advantage of that and really, like, fuck up her properties. There's definitely evil landlords out there, but thankfully I've only had one landlord. That was my grandma. Yeah, I think there should be negative star ratings.
I agree. That's just
I
called
agree.
reporting.
Recording?
Reporting.
Oh, reporting.
I don't know, we have so much work to do. I'm just realizing.
I know.
No rush. That was just me expressing my inner thoughts.
So, guys,
I just put this stupid painting back.
our stream today is only going to be an hour long because we have a lot of packing to do. Oh God, I feel sick, Melissa. At least, no.
We have to like pack everything and then clean.
If I can like get my room organized, I'll feel way better about the rest of the
we
apartment.
didn't do our rooms yet.
You're here playing Minecraft, Kyla? That's not a stream, that's a trickle. That's a good one. I look like a duck? Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Oh, a cute duck. Oh, thank you.
I'm assuming you don't want to take any of these spices home.
No.
Okay. Sorry, I was just stealing them. I just made an assumption.
I just realized what you're doing.
I made an assumption that I could take the seasonings with me.
She said, excuse me. My nationality is America. Packing equals Andre.
No, you know who she invited over to help pack? It's so sad.
What's sad?
That you call him over to help us move and pack.
Well, I don't have any other time to put in our schedule. Andres is not going to help. It's not that I need his help. It's the only time when Andres is not finding it interesting to be around me. Guys, Andres is literally so good at manipulation. Sometimes you just need to be manipulated by a 5'8" Colombian guy.
Can you write what your school's name
with a 6-pack? Here, I have to look it up, actually.
Also, it wasn't a bad, they just all fought with each other or something?
Huh?
They all just fought with each other? He said, like, there must be a reason.
Oh, I could send him an audio message if you want.
Okay.
To explain it. You want me to? It's not that bad. They didn't all fight. Basically, when the girl quit. Is it this? No. So one teacher randomly just kind of lost it and quit. She's 17. And started screaming at the owner. And even my teacher. If the owner had done something wrong in this scenario, my teacher would have said, but she said he didn't do anything wrong to make her get this way. And screamed at them. And then was like, fuck you guys, I'm leaving. And then...
You should zoom into where we're located so you're not looking at all of Medellin.
Oh, good point. Oh, it's this one. It's right here. But then the boss is like on vacation now. He went back to see his family, and so now there's only one girl, and then the other teacher had to like go back and live somewhere else. So there's only one girl who fought, actually.
Okay, I'll tell him that.
And by the way, apparently they'd never seen that girl get mad ever. And she was the sweetest, like, cutest, most docile girl. Every time you say hi to her, she's like, hello. She talks like the squirrel or chipmunk on that one movie. He's like, you want it? It's good. It's nice.
From Enchanted?
Yeah, you know that one?
Enchanted's one of my favorite movies.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it because of the chipmunk.
That's how she knows.
I haven't seen it in so long.
You want it? It's good.
That's how
It's
she
nice.
knows he's yours.
You want it?
That's how you know that's how.
Yeah, she says hello like a cat. She's really sweet.
That's funny that I understood that.
So when the Colombia trip is done, the whole phase is over.
Are you sure?
And you guys can never say that about me. Of course,
wait,
I have to be sure. First of all, there's mono in Maryland. Second of all, Maryland has the most
now you fit
STDs.
in perfectly.
We don't know that yet. Second, Maryland has the most STDs. Third of all, Maryland has the most annoying people to walk the land that lives there. It's all fuckboys. It's all like... Okay, imagine this. You're going to picture the guy who's all in the only man type of man in Maryland. Curly hair, goatee, mustache combo, and low taper fade. That's it. And they just all look the same. And they all are fake hood because we actually live outside of Baltimore. So they all think that they live in Baltimore. So it's like their whole aesthetic. And do I do this as well? Yes. Because that's just how everybody is there. We all just kind of have this aesthetic that we live in Baltimore, even though we live outside of it. But people who actually live in Baltimore have a whole different aesthetic. People who live in Southside Baltimore, who they think they came from, they're completely different. They don't wear Holy my fixer! Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much. Oh my god, I really appreciate it, Hollywood Fixer. You are so amazing. You've been here for our whole trip, or subscribed our whole trip. That is very amazing.
That's how she knows that you love her.
Yes, broccoli boys. And I don't want to be a hoe any longer because actually what I've deduced from this lifestyle of having 2 boyfriends, doing that sort of thing, kissing random people, this lifestyle is really something that you should only do 1 week at a time throughout the year.
It's so hard to maintain. I want to show them the video that Robin sent me.
It's hard to maintain because what happens? Yesterday,
scheduling errors. You need a personal assistant.
Yes, if you want to have such a whole face, you need a personal assistant. And you need 25 hours in the day. You just don't have time for these type of things.
You wonder why she hasn't been able to stream? Too many side hoes. Do you guys know what side hoe means and how you say side hoe in Spanish? It's culitos.
I have.
And then if you want to refer to your pack of culitos, it's called a ganado.
My ganado is taking up all of my time.
¿Cuántos culitas tú tienes en tu ganado?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe like 10.
Ganado, literally translates to, livestock.
Ganado. Is it singular or is it,
I think it's ganado is,
you have to say ganados, or?
No, because it's like a gaggle of whatever. It's like a whatever,
so it's like a
whatever,
pack.
a litter of...
A litter. Baltimore is a weird part of Maryland anyway. Don't compare the rest of Maryland to there. That's true. But it's there's either Amish, rich. So it's this is Maryland. This square of Maryland. Amish, rich people.
It does mean half.
FBI, and people who look at through your phone cameras, and hackers. All of the people who work for the NSA. People who pretend to be hood, and then the actual hood, and then the president. That is Maryland. So, yeah, that is what we have to work with. Maybe speak Spanish using a death metal voice. While I'm sick, I feel like my normal voice is just death metal. Do you keep that?
Okay.
I fucking hate that matcha. It ruined my life. It doesn't taste like my normal matcha. I don't believe Maryland is the correct place to have hoes because most of them are possessed. It's true. Most men in Maryland are possessed by demons, and they all have demonic energy to them. And me, I am an angel. And angels, they do not need to be hoes with demons. And here, the hoes in question here, the fuckboys in question here are buying you flowers, taking you out to dinner, taking you on motorcycle rides, begging to hang out with you every minute of the day. Oh,
That's
also
so
I
true.
wanted to complain about something that I realized last night. It really hit me.
What?
Andres was showing me a video he was in, a YouTube video, where the guys were like, Colombia has the best girls in the fucking world. And for the first time, I saw everything from an outsider perspective, and it hit me that I wanted to announce on the internet as well. They were showing the girls that they were with, the best girls in the world, and it
Are they all prostitutes?
obviously, but I took it and I was like, wait a minute, these girls look like you could find these girls anywhere. For a second I was like, I see these type of girls this beautiful every day in LA. Maybe not in Maryland that much, but many times in my life, in America, they're all over. These beautiful, perfect, amazing, gorgeous looking girls. Just kidding, they are in Maryland now that I think of it. But beautiful girls like that literally exist everywhere. Yes, Colombian girls, Colombianas are really, 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 really pretty. But then I saw them in this video and I was like, wait a minute, these girls are literally everywhere. And the reason why men are so, they have the best girls here. Everything, and I went back in my memory and I found out all these tricks that I've been hanging out with. Not my tricks, by the way. I probably shouldn't have said that. But all of these guys that I've met who get prostitutes and stuff, what they like so much about them is they make eye contact with you or grab your butt. These girls, you think that they're the best girls just because they're the only girls who will look at you because you're American and you have money.
Right.
There's this guy who I was hanging
That's
out
so
with,
smart.
one of Andre's friends, who gets these girls here. And he's like, man, I just love this place so much because it's the only place in the world I can go and women will actually look at me.
You're honestly so fucking right about that. It's actually just money. They should go to Kenya. It's 10 times more there.
Yeah, like they're like, these girls like walk past me and they look at me like they want me. Like that girl just grabbed my ass. That girl just grabbed my ass.
Yeah, they were trying to pickpocket you.
Yeah, they're trying to be like, right. And I get it to some extent because it's like, I don't know the psychology. I'll never understand that. Like, I can imagine that was very hard. Like, if you are an objectively unattractive guy in America and no one is ever looking at you, and if you look at a girl, it's like sexual harassment. Ew, you're so ugly and fat and bald. And then you come here and the prettiest women you've ever seen are touching you and looking at you. Like, of course they're gonna be like, wow, girls here are really like the best girls and they're the prettiest girls in the world, the best girls in the world, and they are really pretty. I'm not denying that. But at the same time, it's like these girls are in every city. But it's just kind of sad, like, for them. Like, it just kind of made me feel really bad for these men. I actually not feel bad, like I have like empathy for them, but I don't feel bad for them, but I do feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for them because it's like,
I understand.
you're getting prostitutes. Like, how much empathy do you want me to have for you? You're taking advantage of these, like, girls who live in a country where you can't buy an apartment without a man signing off on it. Like, okay. How much care do you... Like, these girls get abused. Like, Melissa, I've seen so many of the nastiest, awfulest acting men, like, getting with these girls, and I feel so bad for them. Like, it must be so scary for them to be alone with them. But it's like... I feel bad for... It's like feeling bad for an enemy.
Yeah.
Like, I feel empathy that they, I feel empathy... No, I feel kind of sad. I feel sorry. I feel sorry for them.
That's a great word.
I feel sorry for them, and, like, honestly, these men who I've met here who get these prostitutes and who, like, are unattractive or whatever, they actually could be liked by women in America, but I think they just have a weird, like, self-esteem issue. Like, they get too in their head about themselves being ugly. Like, they know that they're not attractive, so it's like they lean into it too much, and they don't try to, like, there's so many, like, Rico guys. Remember Rico? He was an ugly guy, but he pulled me because he just had so much riz.
It's time to go through your snacks.
Oh, throw them all away. I hate if they're not eating. I hate them.
Really?
Wait, what is this? That's not
Oh, is that from Chili's?
Yeah, that's from
You don't. You hate this?
I hate it. It's so
Really?
gross to eat. You eat it.
You have Milo cookies. You don't hate those.
So many guys have done. I have Milo cookies.
Oh no, you don't. Yeah, you do.
Oh, I was hiding those from you. You can have them when I'm gone. To think of me. When I leave, have a Milo cookie and pour some milk out for me.
There's so many snacks.
Pour some milk on the ground for me. Eat a Milo cookie. Oh, but also the accent of women in Medellin is also the best Spanish accent in women. I think it's uncontested. That is true. Yes. They're honestly so lovely here, but as lovely, as beautiful as they are, and as attractive as their voices or their accents are, by now, at least where we are, if I was a man, even as a woman, and I like girls, like, this is, like, it's just that, like, most of the girls here, like, okay, I've met many men here who have a Colombian girlfriend, and they don't know that she
is a prostitute?
Yeah. Like, they're not, she's not a prostitute to them, because that's her boyfriend.
Right.
But, like, foreign men will come and date a girl, not giving her money, like, that's her boyfriend.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
And they have no idea what she does. And also another thing that they do is, like, obviously drug you. Like, it's just a thing here. They drug you with this drug, I forgot what it's called. And then their cartel boyfriend will come in and rob you.
Wowza.
Like, I have not met many Colombian girls who don't do that here. The cat! It looks like your cat!
Where?
It looks like your cat! Cookie over there?
Yeah.
I agree. I think it's a romanticization of traditional women from another country liking them is what gets them going for sure. Yeah, of course. Which I understand. Like, there's a lot of like exoticness to it. Of course, it makes a lot of sense. I think people just need to be really careful. Guys, you guys have to be really careful if you come here to date a girl. Like, just be careful. In fact, from what I've seen, I think it's more safe for a woman to come here and date a guy than it is for a man to come here and
That's so true.
date a woman.
That's so true.
That's like, I feel like most people here would agree with me.
Colombia is a target for tourist men.
The target for
Or
tourist men.
passport bros.
Yeah.
If you're a white man, you should actually be scared of Colombia.
And even black men. Like, if you're just a man that looks like you're American, you should be really scared. But yeah, it's not really that safe.
When
Like,
you were mad the other day, and we were waiting for the Uber, that prostitute like did this to Andre or bumped into him, and she was trying to pickpocket him.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what he gets for letting a woman get so close to him. Guys, let me tell you about this bitch. Let me tell you about this bitch. Okay.
Are you not like ever scared that they're gonna watch this?
Who?
Anyone you
The
forgot.
whore who works at that place. She's not an actual whore. I
Okay.
just
Mhm.
need a strong word to call her. Okay. Yeah. Usually men will come looking for women in Colombia because it's advertised as a way to get cooch. The amount of videos I've seen on it is crazy. Yeah, exactly. There's definitely a safe way to do it. For sure. I know how to go about that in a safe way. But like, there's just
It's like doing drugs. You just
so-
don't do it off with some random person on the street. You like find someone that knows people.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, so anyways, there's
Says
this.
the person that overdosed. I know how to do drugs safely.
So, okay, so this girl, it all started, so I started going to this place to get bandeja res. Well, just bandeja paisa. I was going to this place to get just beans and rice and steak, which everyone on Instagram, when I post it, is like, are you eating shit with a side of shit and intestines? Like, they're so mean about, like,
There's an intestine restaurant here.
yeah.
Madongon.
Oh, that's so lovely. I would love to go there. That sounds
Apparently it's really good.
So yeah, anyways, I go to this place all the time. And one day I went with Andres. And Andres was like, Carmela, what do you want to eat? And I said, can I get bandeja paisa con carne de res? And he was like, okay. And then went to the waitress and told her what I wanted, right? And the waitress is like, in Spanish, she's like, tell her that it's not called bandeja paisa con res. It's called bandeja res. It's called bandeja res, not bandeja paisa con res. That's not a thing. Like, she was like, really, and then he was like, oh, okay, sorry about that, my bad. And she was like, no, tell her that's not a thing, and tell her that's not how we say it. And then he was like, okay, she wants you to know that you're not supposed to say bandeja. I didn't even know that. But apparently you're not supposed to say bandeja paisa con res. It's actually bandeja paisa, no, bandeja res. And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. Okay. And then we go there a couple times to that restaurant. And then Andres goes there alone. And then the waitress is like, so like, something about like, you always bring your gringas here. Like, you're always bringing your gringas. Like, you really love bringing your gringas here. Something like that. And then I was like, why is she acting like this? Like, why is she so weird? And he's like, oh, she likes me a lot. And yeah. I was like, oh, weird. And I go there again. I'm not saying this was her, but I had like hairs in my soup. Hairs. Anyways, not saying that was her. I just came up with, I could be making that up, that it was her, but I have a suspicion that it was her. Anyways, then I go to dinner with Andres the other night, and she comes up to him out of nowhere. She just vaporizes. Like, was she there when we walked in? No, she came out of like the back rooms of the restaurant. She sensed his presence and came up to me and he said, and she walked past me. She says, I'm right here. Andres is right here. She runs her hand down his, she's like, hey, like touches his shoulder and then runs her hand down to his hand, and then he like fist bumps her and he's like, hi, like, how are you? And then she just walks away, like dragging her hand off his shoulder as she walks away. Didn't make eye contact with me once. Until, as I'm trying to eat my food peacefully, she's just glaring at me. Like, she keeps walking past behind Andres, just staring at me. At one moment, she just looked at me straight on for like a good amount of time. And I said to Andres, I was like, what? You know that was very, like, disrespectful of her. She's being very weird. Is that the waitress that likes you? Yeah, she likes me, and I have to be nice to her because she's my waitress. Like, how am I supposed to how am I supposed to eat peacefully if the person making my food hates me? She making your food, bitch? No, she's serving it to you. Well, actually, I don't know what she does in this restaurant. It seems like she's only just there to shake your hand and just walk around and stare at me. I haven't seen her do an ounce of work here. In fact, does she work here? Who is she? All she does is just appear when Andres is there to touch him in front of me. Yeah, exactly. What if it's all a trick by Andres just to get in your head? That is, you don't even know how possible that is. You don't even know how plausible of an option that is. Melissa, tell them how much of a plausible thing that could be.
It's possible. He feels like he needs to act certain ways to like keep a control over Carmaxlla.
Yeah, I feel like he's playing games with me. That's as much as an option as it is not to be an option. There's a 50-50 chance that is what's happening here. Like, he asked her to do that. Colombian pick-me, no way. I've run into 2 pick-me girls here. She's jealous and they had a thing before. That's so possible. Also, she's really pretty.
Robin said that he was going to go out with his friends to dance tonight, and I asked him if he's going out. He said, I guess. I said yes to my friends, but I'm kind of sleepy right now. That's him about to cancel.
He's
always
what's the word?
Cancels. He's what?
Soft launching.
Yeah, exactly.
Soft launching it. Pig me. Andres is not my boyfriend. Those games, Monopoly, Battleship. Dude understands foreshadowing very well. Oh, guys, the to do in me. Why do you tolerate those things? I understand the mind game, but you can see right through it. Yeah, I could just see right through it. I think if I was here for a long time, I would not be tolerating this. But I'm like, it'll be done by Saturday. What do I care? He does play a lot of mind games, though. Me and Melissa had this conversation after Andres told Melissa something that really, really stood out to me. Like, this is a thing. Because he told Melissa, what did he tell you?
About the pretty thing?
Yeah.
He said Carmaxlla's like a pretty girl, so you have to like play games and like you have to play games to, I don't remember exactly what he said. You have to play the mind games with her because she's a pretty girl.
And it made me think, like, some men, a lot of men, and if they see you have, like, you're very high maintenance, they feel like the need to, like, kind of manipulate you and play games with you to get you hooked onto them, rather than if they were with someone that
Like me, for example.
No, if they were with like an ugly girl or someone that they.
I thought you were gonna say like an easy, like desperate person.
No, if they were with like a girl that they deemed like less pretty, less high maintenance, like chiller or whatever, like they could just be themselves and date them like, oh, I'm just gonna be myself, and if I lose this girl, it's whatever. If I don't like hot and cold thing where it's like. I'll message her like tomorrow. Like I'm gonna ghost her tonight and then see if that makes her like crazy about me. And then I'm gonna like have another girl in the loop and like I'm gonna talk about like men to me, like this has happened many times to me, like men like to talk about other women to me a lot to make me jealous. And the more I get jealous about it, because I do get jealous, like what do you mean? Why would you say that about another girl? They do it more because they want me to know like you're not the only pretty girl I'm talking to. You're not the only, like, just so you know, I have other options. So, I'm a wanted man in these parts. So, it's like, and I wonder if I really believe if a man feels like he has to manipulate a woman, I think it's okay to be shrewd. It's okay to, like, be shrewd. But if a man feels like he has to manipulate a woman, he has low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Or like he believes that whatever that woman is like out of his league, so he has to do something manipulative to bring her down to his level and make her like him.
For sure.
But I guess you can see right through it, so you are on one step ahead and you like it. If someone is just themselves and you like them, then balance wouldn't be tipped. Yeah, I am one step ahead for the first time in my life. Now, usually I have a very innocent perception of other men, like people I'm dating, like they would never do that. They would never do this on purpose. No, this whatever they did is not on purpose.
We changed our mindsets.
Me and Melissa have changed our mindsets too. If someone does it, it's usually on purpose. Like we have to stop thinking men are just doing things out of like.
We just keep thinking that men are just stupid.
We keep thinking like,
oh no, they probably would just. He's being so stupid. Like he just like.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's
just actually so stupid. Like why is he saying that? Because he's fucking stupid. No.
No, he has a strategy.
Yeah.
Should we name these kind of men? We should name them.
Not every man, but
No,
God, the men that we've dated have been like this.
Yeah, we're not saying all men. It's just like a type of man that we have been attracting.
When you feel like a guy is like doing something kind of fucked up over and over, and you think they're doing it because they're stupid, they're probably not stupid. They're probably not doing it because they're stupid.
I had a guy doing something really fucked up to me over and over and over and over, and I was like, is he stupid? Like, how does he not know this? Like, he just keeps saying the wrong things. Is he dumb? Why is he so stupid? Like, why is he so, like, not getting it? And Melissa's like, I don't know, like, I think we're going to have to start considering the possibility that he's not stupid and he's doing this on purpose. And I was like, no, he would never do that.
Because they show hints. They show, all of a sudden, it's like, I knew I was doing this to you all along, and then they pretend that didn't happen.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, they said they knew what they were doing. Like, trust them when they said that.
And then the same guy who I said to Melissa, no, he would never do that, he literally called me and, like, admitted it to me and was like, yeah, I've been doing this on purpose, and I did it to manipulate you, and I just want to get that off my chest.
And I had an ex that did the same thing over and over and over. It would be fucking gaslighting me, it would be horrible, and I literally just thought he was a fucking idiot and stupid. And then when we broke up, he's like, actually, I did that all on purpose. You thought that you thought that was obviously me gaslighting you. Obviously, are you stupid? I'm like. Screenshots of this shit. It's like you actually thought that I wasn't gaslighting you?
Carmaxlla, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well do you understand the male brain? How well do you think I understand the male brain?
I think we think we understand more than we do. We think more. Yeah. We project more.
Of course, like I project. But I would say I think I understand it pretty well. But I think my biggest issue is I always think they're too dumb.
Yeah.
To actually do anything on purpose. And everything they do is just a mistake, and I have to, like, oh, they're not. And I think that's how it is with cancel culture. I think women get canceled more than men because everything women do, it's like, they did that on purpose. Like, they're smart enough to know. But for some reason, we act like men are like children, and they never know what they're doing. Like, oh, like, yeah, he said this or he did this, but like, come on, guys, let's give him another chance.
Right.
Like, he didn't know what he's doing. It was a while ago. And I'm not saying men do that. I'm saying women do it too. Like, women with female fan bases will do that.
Yeah.
Like, cancel other women and be like, oh, she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly, oh, this was all planned out by her. She's such a, like, strategic monster. But, like, if a man gets canceled, it's like he just did something really stupid and he's a fucked up person. But it's not like he did this out of a plan. But anyways, that's what I've come to notice. Like, for some reason, we think men are really, really stupid. As a society, we think that. Not stupid, but just children.
Boys will be boys.
And I think we need to give them more credit for how smart they can be.
Oh, I've been like cleaning and putting things away, but it doesn't feel like I made any progress because I just
Hey,
cleaned
okay.
out things.
Yeah,
you know?
perfect.
But it doesn't feel like I actually
Okay,
made
so
any
now go
progress.
clockwise. Oh, sorry,
But
turn
now
now
it's like I did
sit
not
on my
make
chair
any
and watch.
progress unless I do dishes at this point.
Yeah, dish.
Alright, I'll do like 5 and then I'll take a break and then that's
You don't. It's so easy, Melissa. Like, you know what I've been doing? In fact, I think I'm gonna do this. Okay. I just rinse all them off and I make a pie.
That's what I usually do too.
I never know that before. Now I love it.
That's how my
dishes.
ex did it and I was like, wow. And he was
Even when they do something bad, I think that they deserve more credit in general.
right, actually we're doing them a disservice.
We're doing you a service, guys.
We believe you're smarter than
The right men will really appreciate that we believe they're smarter. Than,
so true.
yeah, the right men will appreciate that. So anyways,
Because then we can give more credit where it's due too.
yeah. And when they do nice things for you, you're like, wow, you really planned this out, didn't you?
Yeah, it's not like a coincidence.
It's not like in your mindset. And I didn't get that from like being feminist or anything. I got that from like men. Anyways, let's not talk about more stuff like this. Okay. I feel like okay, 10 minutes and I'll end the stream.
Is Mateo here? Soon?
No, I haven't told him to come yet. I don't want to go to my room, then I can't talk to you.
I'll come to your room with you.
Okay. You want to sit on my yellow bed?
Sure. Ew, yeah. That's so gross.
Where was I? I was gonna tell you guys something. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. It's not gonna be our last stream because we're gonna come back here. Melissa, would you come back and when would it be?
Depends if you come back and when.
Okay, say I come back in August.
No.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible.
What if I stay for 3 months?
Okay,
Or
it's
4?
possible that I could come on my way back. I mean, why
Okay.
not?
Oh shit.
Because I say no because I'm not going to go home in August and then come right back out. But I guess I could like stop. But I probably won't stay for long just because I haven't seen my family. I won't have seen my family for like 6 months. But I would consider coming back again in like in the fall. I would consider it. I have to see where my life is. I have no idea.
Okay, guys.
But if we wanted to come back, I feel like we'd really have to plan, like, what are we going to do? Are we going to move here? Are we going to get an Airbnb again?
Yeah.
Are we going to get a long Airbnb? Are we just going to come for a few weeks and just for fun?
How do you plan on funding your August return? Very good question. Get a job. I need to get a job.
Yeah, I need a job.
Okay, actually I'm not going to be ending stream for Mateo. I was actually going to end stream anyways because I have to go pack and stuff. Guys, thank you so much for funding this trip. Like, I feel like I found the place where I belong, and I wouldn't even have come if it weren't for you guys. I literally would not have come to Colombia, been able to come if you guys were not helping me fund it.
Fucking roach.
A roach. A lot of you guys helped me come, and there's Roach, who donated so much for me to go on this trip and for Melissa to go as well. Thank you guys. Let me find your name.
Yeah, thank you guys.
But yeah, so guys, thank you so much. I literally feel like I found my new place to be, like my new home. Like, I want to stay here forever. My dream would be for me and Melissa to buy an apartment here, and we'll have like a computer, two Scarlett Johanssons, one in Colombia and one in America.
Two Scarlett Johanssons?
Oh, computers.
Why'd you call your computer that?
I don't know why we named it that. I actually forgot.
Hi, Logan. Everyone says you look like Jane from Breaking Bad.
I don't want to end the stream. I'm so sad.
You don't have to. We can also stream tomorrow for an hour or something.
Yeah, we might be able to stream tomorrow.
No promises, but
no promises.
I don't see why not.
Why not?
We go. Okay, let's say I'm at school till 12:40. You're at dance school till 1. Let's say 2 p.m. we go shopping. We get back at 5:30.
Get ready.
It depends how much packing we need to do still. That it all depends on that.
Let's see how much we could do tonight before we go.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. I'm gonna end this stream right now. I love you guys very much. I think my next stream would probably be Sunday.
Oh my god,
when I
this
get
is
back
so crazy.
home.
I'll come watch your stream probably.
I'm gonna miss Melissa so much,
I
guys.
know.
You have no idea.
I know. I can't even talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. That's so sad. We've been together for 2.5 months. More.
It's like, yeah, Tuna. Her scorpion adventures. Who is this?
I don't know, but you sent them our address.
Oh. What the hell?
Who is that you sent our address to? On Friday.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, so this was... Okay, now I remember what this was.
Who is it?
It was a person who I had to get an Uber from.
Oh, okay.
But they didn't say "Hola, baby, ¿qué tal?" to me. They said that they thought they were really high. They thought they were texting their prostitutes. Got it confused.
Oh, good.
It was so funny. He was like, he said to Andres, he's like, "Oh, she's texting me right now," and Andres was like, "Who the fuck are you texting? I did not give you her number." And then he's like, "I'm literally texting her," and we were like, and he's like, "No, she's texting me. Only I have her number. Who are you texting right now?" And then he would like looked at it and he's like, "This girl," and then showed it to Andres, and Andres like observed it for a good few seconds and then was like, "This is Carmaxlla."
That's so funny.
And he was so high. And his dog had schizophrenia really bad. He wanted a photo of me sexy.
Who's that?
The guy from Comuna 13.
Which one from? Oh, the Venezuelan.
Yeah. What do you think of him?
He looks 13 years old.
Okay, there's this guy at the club and Melissa was like freaking out. She's like, "Don't go."
I wasn't freaking out at all.
You were low-key like, you were like
No,
doing,
he just looks
you were
so
flopping
young.
on the ground like a fish.
No,
How
I
mad you were
wasn't.
about this.
What do you
I'm
mean?
kidding.
I kept asking where he was because I wanted you to dance with him. I was supporting you. He just looks really fucking young.
She was like, "He looks so young. He's
does look
he's
so
definitely 18. Yeah, I would be surprised if he's even 18." And I was like, "What are you talking talking about? He's the same age as me.
You showed him to Robin, and Robin said he looked really fucking young.
I don't get why
he just looks really. Mateo doesn't look that young. He does not.
This guy looks way older than
This
Mateo.
guy looks so much younger than Mateo.
This guy's 3 days older than me, guys.
That's crazy.
3 days.
The braces really do him in, I think.
3 whole days older than me.
Hola, baby.
This guy didn't have braces? This guy didn't have braces. Where are you getting that?
Yeah, he looks like he should have braces. He looks like he has braces. You know, like he looks that young that he looks like he should have braces.
Just like my nails. Mine are flying because they're angels.
Mine are.
Yours look more like angels. Alright.
Yeah, you're taking Mateo with you. You got
To
plenty of
America.
luggage.
I told him that. He laughed at my joke. Guys, I farted really loud in front of his. I farted in front of Andres. So, with Andres, I just ran. I was talking to him while I was sweeping the floor holding in farts, and then one just came out uncontrollably. And then he just glossed over it and tried to pretend he didn't hear it.
That's really nice of him.
And then with Mateo, he tried to do the same thing, but it was so loud. I normally fart silently. Most of my farts are silent, but this one was like loud, the loudest fart I've ever done alone or with someone. Like, this was so... like Satan's footsteps through like hell. It was so loud. And Mateo really tried to play it off like he didn't hear it, and I was like, and then I started apologizing. I started apologizing to him because I was like, this is actually so awkward. I have to look the demon in the eye and say that, you know, acknowledge that it's there. And so I was like, I'm so sorry that I just farted so loud. I was so embarrassed. I tried to play it off too. I tried to tell him it wasn't actually a fart. I was like, that was a queef. I was like, oh, what do you call that in Spanish? What is a queef in Spanish? Hold on. I'm gonna call him from here. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm gonna mute you.
You can't.
I don't know what to do.
He can spend all day with you tomorrow. From 2 p.m., let's hang out with him until you leave. 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. The last second, he can say goodbye to you, you know? I don't know, what do you think? Because you already invited Mateo. What do you think?
What do we do?
What are you thinking? What's your first things that come to
My
mind?
first thing that comes to mind is I have to bring Andres over.
But here's the thing, you keep feeling that way, and you keep getting resentful and pissed off. Like, this is just going to turn into what it's been the last few days. It is, because this is what keeps happening. You keep hanging out with him because you feel like pressured to, and then you get resentful because it's not what you wanted to do initially. And he's right, it's your last night here. Tell him you can hang out with him tomorrow. Hi, Carl.
I'm so stressed out. I feel like I have to do what he tells me.
You don't have to do what he tells you. You're just going to get resentful. You're just going to get pissed off. You're going to be like, why did I do that? Why did I spend my last night with him? Like,
he's going to be suspicious.
well, what do you want to do? Hang out?
You guys, I'm so scared of Andres.
Hang out with the family and send him home and then hang out with
I
Andres.
think that's what I have to do.
No, you don't have to. Okay, listen, you can. You're just gonna be pissed off though. You're gonna be pissed off.
I can't breathe.
How are you not like scared that he'd be watching or something?
Who? He doesn't use any social media.
I would be so scared. Even if I didn't use social media, I would look you up.
Well, you're
If
not.
I was
Mario.
dating you?
Am I dating you? No.
That was That's just Miranda's thing smile. What do you guys think she should do? Hang out with the person that keeps pressuring her to hang out with and she's getting absolute rage for because she keeps hanging out with him when she doesn't actually want to hang out with him? Or hang out with the guy that she wants to hang out with, that she already invited to hang out with, that she sees a lot less though and feels less owed to. But remember who's more calm and more nice and makes you feel calmer and relaxed.
You know what? I wish I could just cancel on all of them and invite Jorge.
Jorge or Augustine?
I wish Augustine was here. Otherwise, it would be him.
You know I'm speaking truth. The only reason you would hang out with Andres is
In fact, I wish I could just go tonight and I wish I could be alone. In fact, I wish I didn't have any boys bothering me. I hate them. I hate boys now. I'm so annoyed by them. It's like,
I want to show them the video that Robin showed me about you.
it's like I had a litter. Oh God. It's like I had a litter of puppies and I'm the mother of all of them. I have to take care of them and they're really annoying puppies and they were cute at first, but oh God damn, you have to feed them all the time and take care of them.
So I'm dating this guy who knows all about Carmella's life and Culitos, and he sent me this and he said, I think Carmella should, this is good advice for Carmella.
In her culitos.
But I don't think she's seeing anyone else.
On Tuesday, we got Joe, Mike, Zach.
She's not like other girls.
And that's just the U.S. We got Seamus, Sergio, Han.
You
She's
literally
not the
have
type of girl that
really
thinks things around.
Very good in
I
bed.
think she really likes me.
Oh, Brian? Yeah. Dead last.
Yeah, we're not
this
exclusive,
is
but I
literally
don't think she's
Carmella.
seeing anyone else.
On Tuesday, we got Joe.
Okay.
This might help organize Carmella's Culitos, he said.
So
thoughtful of him.
It's so hard. Especially when one's like culitos. It's always up your colito.
What?
Especially when one of the colitos is always up your colito. It's always up your culo.
Why do you sound Colito? Because he's like fucking culo.
He's a pain in the fucking culo.
Culito, more like cool.
More like pain in the culo. Sorry. It's just that. Oh, and then there's two more culitos right now. I'm really trying to hang out begging.
I think Emily ran into both of them at the same time.
Okay, so this all started when this all started.
Oh, you have to tell the story about for the first guy though, which is fucked up. I don't know if you want to tell it.
Who fucked it up?
You did.
Like I did.
The first guy you met at the house, we were on the third floor when one of your other Culitos was on the first floor.
Okay, so it all started. I had a culito. I had a culito at the bottom floor of the club, and then I went to the top floor of the club, and then there was a really cute guy, and he started dancing with me, and I couldn't help it because I had a lot of hormones going through me. I was ovulating. Just kidding, I wasn't. But anyway, so he was. I danced with this guy a little bit and stuff,
And
then I told him I had a boyfriend and I had to go.
then you made out
Not
with him.
true. I don't have a boyfriend. And he was like, "You have a boyfriend?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, call me." I was like, "Oh my God, you dog." So then
the next
day,
we went to a whole different area of town, 30 minutes away.
30 minutes away, a different area of town. And then I met a new colito, and then
he walks us to
he walks me to the
Uber.
which is a long walk. And while we wait for the Uber,
I go to look for desserts. I leave Carmella. I'm like, I'm gonna go look for desserts, and Carmella's always getting bitches. I'm looking for donuts everywhere. So I'm like walking, and then I don't even see him. I'm like looking right past him for desserts, and I'm like this far away from him, and I see the friend that I dance with, who's the best friend of her Colito, and I was like, and then I saw her Colito from the night before, who thinks that she has a boyfriend, but the boyfriend that she was even talking about wasn't this new guy that she was hanging out with. It was a different guy that wasn't her boyfriend, but how does he know? Anyway.
So, and then I had to wait for that one to leave so I could walk 2 feet to talk to the other one.
Yeah, I like came back, I was like,
what is she talking about? And then I saw that Colito's friend with you.
because she was with her other Colito.
I got lost in the sauce.
And we decided that we can't be in Medellin for any longer than 3 months.
This is a good time to leave.
Because everyone knows her. Everyone's kissed her.
No, that's not true. Not everyone.
Everyone knows someone that has. everyone has a cousin that's kissed Carmella. In Medellin. Or a second cousin or a third cousin. Okay, it's not. That probably everyone, you know, like. Baby animal, like trying to come to life. So what did you even say to Andres? That's so cute.
I'm gonna invite him over tonight.
Andres, really? Really?
Leo has to go home anyways, yes.
Oh,
Work
okay.
in the morning. I was about to say school.
What if he wants to sleep over?
He has high school and he has middle school in the morning.
So you're gonna say no sleep over to him? He's gonna cry and you're gonna watch him cry and walk away.
You know what?
Are you going to be happy spending all night with Andres until you go to school and then hang out with him again after school until you leave the country?
I'll be fine if it's one last night.
Okay. That's how you want your last night to be. Just making sure. Just making sure. Because you have been raging the last few days.
That's true. This time it will be different. I made my choice. Yes, last. Okay. Skitter, how are you? Okay. How do you say come over? Let me talk to. Okay.
Venga, I think? I don't know. How do you say come over? Come now. Come. How do you say come? Venga?
You say leche. I'm joking, that's a joke. Y'all been smoking White Claw so
Because
much.
we have mono.
No, we have a normal disease. We have COVID.
I wish.
Yes, it is COVID. Alright guys, ciao. Hopefully we'll stream tomorrow, but no promises.
No promises. I say 30%.
I'll see you guys
chance.
again later.
Especially because Andres is going to be here all day.
This is our last stream of the trip, and I wish I made it like a party stream.
No, we didn't do enough for stream. If we come back, we have to like plan like an actual good stream schedule.
That can't. This will not happen again.
Yeah, right.
In fact, I think I will stream during the day. Actually, is better. No, like in general.
In general.
All right. I kind of don't want to go with Mateo either.
Because of Andres?
No, because it's
Just in
just like
general?
I just want to be alone. I don't want all the colitos.
You wanted to hang out with him so bad though.
Like if I had more time, but
Yeah,
now I just
I
want time to myself. I'm always like, I have time for every colito in the world, but not for me.
I feel like you're really gonna regret bringing Andres over.
I might, but at least I'll be on my own bed in like 2 days. I'm tired of colitos.
But why do you like to put yourself through torture just because you know it'll end soon?
That's a good question. Well,
Shut up.
that was how loud my fart was. Because it will also be torture when they're like, "Oh, you hate me because you didn't hang out with me." Oh, then I'm like, and then it's gonna be just words like.
It's worse since your relationship with them, though. I understand, though.
It does, but whose fault is that? Low key, them
Both
for
of
begging
yours.
me. That's it's also mine. They're riding chainsaws outside. I think it's probably you, Mungus. Alright, guys. This has been. I feel bad just ending it so abrupt. We have to do a stream tomorrow.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, guys.
We
Hopefully,
just can't spend a long time at. I mean, that's a good excuse to tell Andres that he can't hang out with you all day. We need to do the stream. We also need to finish packing. I know he won't want to help with that. Would he help with packing? If you ask him, would he do that?
Andres?
Mm-hmm.
He'll be so annoying. He wanted to pack it his way.
She's gonna get so pissed off tonight when she's with him. You hear her? She's already pissed off about a
Sorry.
hypothetical.
See you back. Darn, that got me really mad to think about. Guys, good night. Thank you for this amazing trip.
Thanks, guys. I'll still be here. Follow me. I probably won't stream a lot though, because I won't have my own apartment anymore. I'm sharing a room with someone. Oh, my plan was to stream in my bedroom, but I'm sharing a room with someone. I'll find a way to stream, but it won't be a lot. Yeah, maybe I could go to a cafe or something and stream for like an hour. I'd do that. I'm gonna be so lonely when Carmaxlla leaves. I'm gonna be so sad.
Alright, guys. Ciao.
Ciao. Hasta luego.
Thank you guys so much
Buenos
for an amazing
noches.
trip. I'm gonna have. Goodbye.
Adios.
Goodbye. Ciao.